just minutes ago, two things happened. We have our first Hone-related advisory, and secondly, we have a track and intensity update that just came out just a few minutes ago. So what I'm going to show you is very fresh stuff. First things first, Big Island. You now have a flood watch in effect through Monday at 7 p.m. A lot of words to read. Let me just summarize it for you. Big Island could see heavy rain, especially on the east and southeast slopes that could cause some flooding. Here's a look at three systems that we are currently tracking. We have Tropical Storm Hone, Hurricane Gilma, and an area of disturbed weather just behind it. These are next week's storm remnants, possibly. I'm going to focus on Hone, which is Hawaiian for sweet or soft. And let's hope Hone is sweet or soft as it passes south of the islands. Hone is in a very healthy environment right now. It's got a lot of warm water. It's got the three key things: warm water, a lot of available moisture to work with, and the most important, it's got low wind shear. If there was more wind shear in this area over 1,000 miles to the east of the islands, it might not develop or intensify as quickly as expected, but it is expected to really pack a punch in terms of its wind speed and the rain while far away and to the south of the islands. We're going to get grazed by this, so the impacts are not going to be as strong. Here's the latest numbers. The wind speed still hovering at 40 miles per hour. That is just on the low end of tropical storm intensity. Keep that in mind, 40 miles per hour, because we're going to talk about that later. It's 815 miles east-southeast of Hilo. It is also about 1,020 miles east-southeast of Honolulu. Next advisory comes out at 7 p.m. Hawaii time. We're the only news station that does a 7 p.m. broadcast. So tune in just about every hour to get updates. We'll let you know every newscast. Let's talk about the track now. And the track, for the most part, hasn't changed all that much. Still to the south of the state. Big Island, barely in the cone of uncertainty. Really, it's just that south point area. But look at the wind speeds as it approaches the islands. Remember, the winds right now are 40. As it approaches the state, Saturday at 2 p.m., 65, and then 70, all the way through south of Kauai, finally weakening back to 60. That shows you that this thing has a lot more growth expected, and the threshold for a hurricane is 74 miles per hour. It's going to flirt with that Category 1 hurricane status when it's south of the islands. Let's talk about track. Track, as of now, very high confidence. You'll notice a lot of the tracks and the forecasts are clustered together. Then when it starts moving towards a Big Island, it spreads apart. Not a big deal. I'm just letting you know the track confidence as of now is high. When it's south of the islands, it becomes moderate. The cone opens up. That is a normal thing. The closer you are in time and distance to the center of the system, the higher the confidence, and the farther out, of course. That's just the nature of things. Wind threat, winds less than 39 miles per hour in the yellow circled area. Tropical storm force winds, 39 to 73 in the orange radius. Big Island might not even see that. I mean, in fact, the winds that are attached to the storm are very tightly wrapped around the center. We will get trade winds, though. Wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour, just stronger trades. Let's talk about some wet weather. This is the short-term model, very reliable, very accurate. It continues to move west. It intensifies. This is now rain that we're talking about. Big Island, you're in line to get that rain first. This is 1 a.m. on Sunday. You'll probably get some rain even Saturday afternoon. Lingers through Sunday. Maui, East Maui gets a little bit of the rain, too. This is a longer range model for you, and you can see Saturday afternoon, Hilo, you're under the gun for that heavy rain. Some of that moves into East Maui. We're now looking at Sunday morning. By Sunday around midday, it's still south of Hilo and Maui. And then Sunday evening, it's south of Oahu. The rain should not be as intense at that point, should nothing major change. And of course, everything is subject to change. So here's what we have right now. It not only may intensify, there's a very high chance of it intensifying. Probably tropical storm or maybe even a weak hurricane. Hurricane status cannot be ruled out at this time. Heavy rain, largest threat for the Big Island and East Maui. And winds, although the winds, we're not going to see winds directly from the system, our trades are going up. Gusty winds to 50 miles per hour, surf to 10 feet for east-facing shores.